If you're over 60 and find yourself staring at the ceiling at 2 a.m., tossing and turning, or waking up more tired than when you went to bed, you're not alone. Here's something that might shock you. After 50, your body's natural sleep signals start to fade. But what most seniors don't realize is that the solution isn't in your medicine cabinet, it's in your kitchen. Today, I'm revealing 7 powerful foods that can naturally restore deep, refreshing sleep in just days. Stay with me until the end, because I'll share a simple bedtime routine that could transform your nights forever. Let's start with something you probably have in your kitchen right now: bananas. Now, I know what you're thinking. Bananas for sleep, really? But hear me out, because this humble fruit is actually nature's sleep aid, especially for seniors. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing the natural chemicals that help us drift off to sleep. Bananas contain a powerful trio of sleep-promoting nutrients: magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6. Think of these as your natural sleep cocktail. Here's what happens when you eat a banana about an hour before bed. The magnesium and potassium work together to relax your muscles, signaling to your body that it's time to let go of the day's tension. This is especially important for seniors who often carry stress in their shoulders, neck, and legs. But here's the real magic. Vitamin B6 helps your body convert tryptophan into serotonin, that feel-good chemical that stabilizes your mood and promotes relaxation. And here's the beautiful part. Serotonin later converts into melatonin, the hormone that tells your brain it's time to sleep. Many seniors struggle with restless legs or frequent nighttime awakenings. A slightly spotted banana, those brown spots actually indicate higher levels of these beneficial compounds, can make a remarkable difference. You might find that within just a few days, your nighttime twitching decreases and your sleep becomes deeper and more consistent. Want to boost its effects? Try making a warm, comforting banana pudding with oat milk about an hour before bed. It's not only delicious, but naturally calming. And here's a bonus tip. If you choose a greener banana, you'll also benefit from resistant starch, a special fiber that feeds the good bacteria in your gut. Some of these bacteria actually help produce sleep-promoting compounds. Remember, bananas don't knock you out like sleeping pills. Instead, they help your brain remember how to drift into sleep naturally, the way it's supposed to. It's gentle, it's safe, and it works with your body, not against it. Coming in at number 2, we have almonds. And at first glance, you might think of them as just another crunchy, protein-packed snack. But these little powerhouses are so much more than that. They're loaded with nutrients that directly target the systems that govern sleep, especially for seniors whose sleep patterns naturally shift with age. The star player here is magnesium. Think of magnesium as nature's built-in off switch for your nervous system. When you eat almonds, this mineral starts working immediately to slow things down, reduce physical tension, and prepare your body for sleep without forcing it. This is especially important for seniors who often carry the day's stress in their shoulders, neck, and legs. But that's not all almonds do for your sleep. They also help regulate cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. Ever find yourself lying in bed with your mind racing through tomorrow's to-do list or replaying conversations from the day? High cortisol could be to blame, and almonds may help lower it naturally. Here's something many people overlook. Almonds are rich in vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps combat chronic inflammation. This hidden inflammation can silently interfere with your sleep quality, preventing you from entering those deep, restorative stages of sleep where real healing happens. And here's another crucial benefit that's particularly important for seniors. Almonds contain healthy fats that stabilize blood sugar levels overnight. If you've ever woken up around 2 or 3 a.m. feeling oddly alert or even a little hungry, it could be due to a blood sugar dip. Your body panics, thinking energy is running out, and triggers a stress response to wake you up. The healthy fats in almonds help keep your energy levels stable until morning. To get the most out of them, eat a small handful about an hour before bed. You can enjoy them raw, or if you have time, soak them in water for a few hours. Soaking reduces compounds that may interfere with magnesium absorption for some people. Feeling creative? Make your own homemade almond milk. Soak almonds overnight, blend them with warm water, and maybe add a dash of cinnamon. Sip this before bed, and let the calming magic begin. It's warm, comforting, and naturally prepares your body for rest. Before we continue with our sleep-enhancing foods, I need to warn you about a hidden sleep saboteur that might be quietly working against you, even though it seems completely harmless. Let's talk about decaf coffee. Many seniors assume it's perfectly safe to drink in the evening since it doesn't contain real caffeine. But here's the truth that might surprise you. Decaf coffee still contains about 3% to 10% of the original caffeine content. And for sensitive individuals, especially those over 60 whose caffeine sensitivity often increases, that's more than enough to disrupt sleep. But the real concern isn't just the leftover caffeine, it's how that caffeine is removed. Some decaf methods involve chemical solvents like methylene chloride or ethyl acetate. Even in small amounts, these chemicals may interfere with your neurotransmitters, the very ones responsible for regulating your sleep and wake cycles. Here's another twist that's particularly relevant for seniors. Your brain has likely formed a conditioned association between the taste of coffee and mental alertness after decades of drinking it. So even if your decaf has almost no caffeine, that familiar flavor and aroma could still stimulate your brain, making it harder to wind down. You see, our brains are creatures of habit, especially as we age. The mere act of sipping coffee, feeling its warmth, inhaling its familiar aroma, can trigger a subconscious signal. It's go time. Instead of encouraging relaxation, your mind might mistakenly prepare for action right when you should be winding down. This mental confusion can directly impact one of the most important phases of sleep, deep sleep. This is when your cells regenerate, your immune system resets, and your brain clears away the day's mental clutter. But if you don't stay in this phase long enough, even if you technically slept all night, you'll wake up feeling sluggish, cloudy, and unrefreshed. Now imagine this. You're doing everything right. No screens before bed, quiet environment, even a nighttime meditation routine. But you still drink decaf coffee in the evening. That seemingly harmless habit might be quietly sabotaging your efforts without you even realizing it. A better choice? Replace your evening coffee ritual with a calming herbal infusion. Later in this video, I'll show you exactly how to prepare chamomile tea for maximum sleep benefits. Just a few nights of swapping coffee for a natural tea might yield real noticeable improvements in your sleep quality. Now let's talk about number 3 on our list. Cherries, specifically tart cherries. This might be one of the most underrated sleep foods on the planet, and here's why this is so important for seniors. As we age, our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, that crucial hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. Tart cherries are one of the very few natural food sources of melatonin. We're not talking about synthetic melatonin from a bottle. This is the real deal, exactly as nature intended. When you consume tart cherries, you're essentially giving your body a gentle, natural boost of the same hormone it used to produce abundantly when you were younger. But here's what makes cherries truly special. They don't just contain melatonin, they also help your body produce more of its own. Tart cherries contain compounds called anthocyanins. These are the same antioxidants that give cherries their beautiful red color. These anthocyanins help extend the life of tryptophan in your system, the amino acid that your body uses to make both serotonin and melatonin. The research on this is remarkable. A study published in the Journal of Medicinal Food found that drinking tart cherry juice twice a day for 2 weeks increased sleep time by an average of 84 minutes and improved sleep efficiency by 5%. For seniors who often struggle with staying asleep through the night, that's life-changing. But here's the part that really caught my attention. Participants didn't just sleep longer. They reported feeling more refreshed and alert the next day. This suggests that cherries don't just help you fall asleep, they help you achieve that deep, restorative sleep that becomes so elusive as we age. Now you might wonder about the sugar content in cherry juice. Here's the beautiful thing. The natural sugars in tart cherries are balanced by fiber and other compounds that prevent blood sugar spikes. Plus, those natural sugars actually help transport tryptophan across the blood-brain barrier more effectively. For the best results, try having about half a cup of unsweetened tart cherry juice about an hour before bed. If fresh tart cherries are available, about a cup of fresh fruit can provide similar benefits. You can also find dried tart cherries, but make sure they're unsweetened. Here's a pro tip that many people don't know. Combining cherries with a small amount of complex carbohydrates can enhance their sleep-promoting effects. Try adding a handful of tart tau cherries to a small bowl of oatmeal for a bedtime snack that works double duty for better sleep. Here's number 4, and this one might surprise you. Kiwi fruit. I know, it seems like such an ordinary little fruit, but when it comes to sleep, kiwis pack an extraordinary punch that's particularly beneficial for seniors dealing with sleep challenges. What makes kiwis so effective for sleep? They're absolutely loaded with serotonin, that feel-good neurotransmitter that naturally calms your mind and prepares your body for rest. As we age, our serotonin levels often decline, which can lead to both sleep difficulties and mood changes. Eating kiwis is like giving your brain a natural dose of relaxation. But that's just the beginning. Kiwis are also rich in folate, a B vitamin that plays a crucial role in regulating sleep patterns. Folate deficiency, which is surprisingly common in older adults, can lead to restless sleep and frequent nighttime awakenings. Just 2 kiwis provide a significant portion of your daily folate needs. Here's something fascinating. Kiwis contain actinidin, a unique enzyme that aids digestion. This might not seem related to sleep, but it's actually incredibly important. Poor digestion can keep you tossing and turning all night. When your body is struggling to break down food, it stays in work mode instead of shifting into rest and repair mode. The enzymes in kiwis help your digestive system work more efficiently, allowing your body to transition smoothly into sleep. The research on kiwis and sleep is impressive. A study conducted in Taiwan found that people who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime for 4 weeks fell asleep 42% faster than before. They also slept 13% longer and experienced 5% better sleep quality. For seniors who often lie awake for what feels like hours, reducing that time to fall asleep by nearly half could be transformative. But here's what I find most encouraging about this research. The participants were adults aged 20 to 55, but the mechanisms that make kiwis effective for sleep become even more important as we age. The combination of serotonin, antioxidants, and digestive enzymes addresses multiple sleep challenges that commonly affect seniors. Kiwis are also incredibly high in vitamin C, more than oranges actually. This powerful antioxidant helps reduce inflammation throughout your body, including in your brain. Chronic inflammation is increasingly recognized as a major disruptor of healthy sleep patterns, particularly in older adults. For the best sleep benefits, eat 2 medium kiwis about an hour before bed. You can eat them fresh, blend them into a smoothie with a little almond milk, or even add them to a small bowl of yogurt for a calcium boost. The key is consistency. Try this for at least a week to experience the full benefits. At number 5, we have chamomile tea, and this isn't just your grandmother's bedtime remedy. This gentle flower has been scientifically proven to be one of the most effective natural sleep aids available, working in ways that are particularly beneficial for seniors. The secret lies in a compound called apigenin, which binds to specific receptors in your brain that promote sleepiness and reduce anxiety. Think of apigenin as nature's gentle sedative. It doesn't knock you out like sleeping pills, but rather helps your mind naturally transition from the busy thoughts of the day to the peaceful quiet you need for restorative sleep. What makes chamomile especially valuable for seniors is how it addresses multiple sleep challenges at once. As we age, many of us experience what researchers call sleep anxiety, that worried feeling about whether we'll be able to fall asleep or stay asleep through the night. This anxiety can become a self-fulfilling prophecy, keeping us awake simply because we're worried about being awake. Chamomile works differently than other sleep aids because it doesn't just make you drowsy. It actually reduces anxiety and promotes a sense of calm well-being. A study published in the Journal of Clinical Psychopharmacology found that people who took chamomile extract for 8 weeks experienced significant improvements in both sleep quality and daytime functioning. But here's what's particularly interesting for seniors. Chamomile also has mild anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is increasingly recognized as a major disruptor of healthy sleep patterns, especially in older adults. By gently reducing inflammation throughout your body, chamomile helps create the optimal internal environment for deep, healing sleep. Another benefit that many people don't realize is that chamomile can help regulate body temperature. As we age, our body's natural temperature regulation becomes less efficient, and many seniors struggle with feeling too hot or too cold during the night. The compounds in chamomile help your body maintain that perfect sleep temperature zone. For maximum benefits, prepare your chamomile tea properly. Use boiling water and steep the tea for at least 10 minutes. This extracts the maximum amount of apigenin and other beneficial compounds. Add a teaspoon of raw honey if you like, as honey contains its own sleep-promoting nutrients. Here's a pro tip. Create a bedtime ritual around your chamomile tea. Start preparing it about 90 minutes before you want to be asleep. The warm liquid helps trigger your body's natural wind-down process, and the ritual itself signals to your brain that it's time to transition towards sleep. Sip it slowly, while doing something calming like gentle stretching or reading something peaceful. The key with chamomile is consistency. While you might feel more relaxed after just one cup, the full sleep benefits typically develop after drinking it nightly for about a week. Number 6 might surprise you. Walnuts. Most people think of walnuts as brain food for memory and cognitive function, which they absolutely are. But here's what most seniors don't realize. These wrinkled little powerhouses are also incredibly effective at promoting deep, restorative sleep. Walnuts are one of the richest food sources of natural melatonin. Just like with cherries, this isn't synthetic melatonin from a supplement. It's the exact same hormone your body produces naturally, but in a form that's easily absorbed and utilized. As we age and our natural melatonin production declines, getting it from food sources like walnuts can make a significant difference in our sleep quality. But walnuts offer something unique that other melatonin-rich foods don't. They're packed with omega-3 fatty acids, specifically ALA, or alpha-linolenic acid. These healthy fats support the production of DHA in your brain, a compound that increases serotonin levels. Remember, serotonin is that feel-good neurotransmitter that helps you feel calm and content, setting the stage for natural sleep. Here's something particularly important for seniors. Walnuts help stabilize blood sugar levels throughout the night. Those 2 a.m. wake-ups that seem to happen for no reason. They're often caused by blood sugar dips that trigger your body's stress response. The protein and healthy fats in walnuts provide sustained energy that keeps your blood sugar stable until morning. Research published in the journal Nutrients found that people who regularly consumed walnuts had significantly higher blood levels of melatonin compared to those who didn't eat nuts. The study participants also reported falling asleep faster and experiencing fewer nighttime awakenings. There's another fascinating benefit that's especially relevant for aging brains. The omega-3s in walnuts help reduce inflammation in the brain, including areas responsible for regulating sleep-wake cycles. Chronic brain inflammation can disrupt these delicate systems, leading to fragmented sleep and that groggy, unrefreshed feeling in the morning. Walnuts also contain magnesium and tryptophan, creating a perfect sleep-promoting trio along with the melatonin. It's like nature designed them specifically to help us sleep better. For the best results, eat about a small handful of walnuts, roughly 7 to 10 halves, about an hour before bed. You can eat them plain, but here's a delicious bedtime snack idea. Chop them up and sprinkle them over a small bowl of warm oat milk with a dash of cinnamon. The combination of all these sleep-promoting ingredients creates a powerful natural sleep aid. One important note: if you have tree nut allergies, obviously skip this one. But for everyone else, walnuts offer a convenient, shelf-stable way to naturally boost your melatonin levels and improve your sleep quality night after night. And finally, at number 7, we have walnuts, the sleep superfood your brain has been waiting for. You've probably heard that walnuts are good for your heart and brain health. But did you know they're also one of the most potent natural tools for improving sleep, especially for seniors? These mild-tasting, crunchy little nuts are loaded with a unique mix of nutrients that work directly on your nervous system, and it all starts with their healthy fats. Walnuts are particularly rich in omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids, 2 essential fats your body cannot make on its own, but absolutely needs to produce melatonin, your master sleep hormone. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing melatonin naturally. Just 4 or 5 walnuts before bed can give your body a gentle, steady push toward producing the very hormone that helps you drift into sleep and stay there throughout the night. But it gets even better. Walnuts contain magnesium, that mineral we've talked about throughout this video that's so crucial for relaxing muscles, lowering blood pressure, and reducing heart rate. All the perfect physiological cues for deep rest. Even more impressive, walnuts contain preformed melatonin. That means your body doesn't have to convert anything. It's ready to use melatonin straight from nature. If you often find yourself waking up multiple times a night without knowing why, it could be that your melatonin levels are too low, or they drop too quickly during the night. Walnuts help sustain melatonin production throughout the entire sleep cycle, giving you more uninterrupted, restorative rest. Here's a real example of how powerful this can be. Imagine someone who used to wake up 2 or 3 times every night without any clear cause. After adding a small handful of walnuts to their evening routine, they began sleeping more deeply, and even when they did wake up, they were able to fall back asleep much faster. This kind of transformation is possible when you give your body the right nutrients at the right time. To maximize the effect of walnuts, try soaking them in water for about 4 hours before eating. This reduces compounds called phytates that may block nutrient absorption and makes them easier to digest. For the ultimate sleep-promoting combination, pair them with a carb-rich fruit like banana or kiwi. The carbohydrates help tryptophan, an amino acid found in walnuts, cross the blood-brain barrier where it's converted into serotonin and eventually melatonin. Try a small bowl with kiwi slices and a few soaked walnuts about an hour before bed. Don't underestimate these little brain-shaped seeds. Adding walnuts to your nighttime routine is a simple, delicious, and science-backed way to help your body return to its natural sleep rhythm. There you have it. 7 powerful foods that can completely transform your sleep naturally and safely. Let's quickly recap what we've discovered today, because each of these foods works in a unique way to restore the deep, refreshing sleep you deserve. We started with bananas, nature's sleep cocktail, packed with magnesium, potassium, and vitamin B6 that help your muscles relax and your brain produce melatonin naturally. Then almonds, those silent sleep guardians loaded with magnesium and healthy fats that stabilize your blood sugar and keep you sleeping peacefully through the night. Cherries brought us natural melatonin and powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation and reset your internal clock. Kiwi surprised us with its high serotonin content and unique enzymes that aid digestion, crucial for allowing your body to shift into rest mode. We learned about the gentle power of chamomile tea when prepared correctly, with the right temperature and steeping. Time to release those calming compounds that tell your nervous system it's safe to let go. Walnuts rounded out our list with their perfect combination of omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, and ready-to-use melatonin. And don't forget our important warning about that hidden sleep saboteur, decaf coffee. Sometimes what we think is helping us might actually be working against our sleep goals. Here's what I want you to understand. Better sleep isn't just about feeling rested in the morning. Quality. Sleep is the foundation of healthy aging. It's when your body repairs itself, your immune system recharges, your brain clears away toxins, and your muscles recover. When you sleep well, you wake up with better balance, sharper thinking, more energy, and greater confidence to live your life fully. Your Sleep Transformation Challenge. Starting tonight, I want you to choose just one of these foods and make it part of your bedtime routine. Maybe it's a banana with almond butter, or a handful of walnuts with kiwi slices, or a properly brewed cup of chamomile tea. Give it at least a week of consistency and pay attention to how you feel. Many people start noticing improvements within the first few nights, falling asleep faster, staying asleep longer, or waking up more refreshed. As you build these healthy habits, you can gradually add more of these sleep-supporting foods to your evening routine. If you found this information helpful, please hit that like button so other people struggling with sleep can find these natural solutions. Subscribe to Health Boosts and ring that notification bell so you never miss our science-backed tips for healthy aging and vibrant living. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 foods are you most excited to try tonight? Have you noticed any foods that help or hurt your sleep? Your experience could help other viewers on their journey to better rest. Remember, you deserve peaceful nights and energized mornings. You have the power to reclaim your sleep naturally, starting with simple choices you make in your kitchen. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you in the next video, where we'll explore more ways to boost your health and vitality naturally. Until then, sleep well, wake refreshed, and keep prioritizing your health because you're worth it.